And what we got here? We got 600 and 500.
Okay, we have the stables and the theater.
Okay. I'm gonna spend $6, 6,000. But this guy. Okay, and that'll give me 3 points. Plus, I completed it, which will allow me to draw 2 new objective cards, or secret objective cards, and choose one. Okay, you're up, Jennifer.
Okay. Alright. I'll buy this one. I completed. Well, I get 2 points for adding the larder, and then I get 3 more points for completing a room.
Okay, so you're done? Okay. Alright, so we got 2 cards left. It's the last round of the game. So we got a 150, the study, and a 400. What is the 400?
And the pumpkin garden.
The pumpkin garden. Alright.
My turn?
Yes. So Jen spent $4,000. We're gonna place that one at Jennifer.
I guess over here. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, now I roll with these outdoor tiles, which I didn't mention. Is these wrought iron fences cannot have another room built with them adjacently. Okay.
Nope.
So what'd you score? 5?
5 points.
Okay. So it brings you out to 29. My turn for the last play of the game. Yeah, alright. So I'm gonna spend $8,000 to the bank. Okay, and don't want to put it there. Put it down here. Maybe I do want to put it up there. No, I don't. That'll be adjacent then.
Yeah.
But I will complete it. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Alright, so I'm going to build it here. It'll give me 6 points, but being it's adjacent to that, it'll be minus 2 points. Okay. So, that'll give me 4 points, which will bring me up to 29. However, I did complete this activity room, which will give me 5 points. That brings me up to 34 points. Okay, so now that was the end of the game. We'll go into the final scoring. Okay, first thing, we'll do it by order. First thing we'll do is score by the favor tiles. So whoever had the most outdoor.
That would be me. I get 8 points. You have none.
Jen will get 8 points because she had the most. It brings her up to 37. Alright, so now we get the most square footage of the utility room. So
I have 500 and you have 500.
yes, son of a.
So we get 6 each.
Right, so now we would add the 8 and the 4 together and divide it by 2, which would be 12 divided by 2 is 6. Okay, so we get 6 points each. So Jen Goes up to 43. I go up to 40. We get 2 points for each empty stack in the offering board there. So I get 2 points. I got one room that's 350. So that's 2 points.
2, 4, 6.
2. Jen gets 6. Okay. And now the stairs are empty, so I get 2, 4, 6.
I get 2.
Okay. So Jen gets 2. I get 6. Okay. We get 1 point for every 10,000 marks we have. I don't have any.
I get 1 point.
So Jen gets 1 point. And then we go into our hidden goals here. So, why don't I go first because I got the thingy.
You were going to go first anyway.
Alright, so I get 3 points for every 500 square foot room. 6 points. I get 2 points for each stairs. It's another 6 points. I get 3 points for every 400 room, and I didn't get any. There was one out here, and I was thinking about it. I think I got more points off of that. And then I get 3 points for every 350 square. So I only had the 1. So that gives me additional 3 points. 63. Jennifer, your turn.
Well, I would get 3 points for every 450 room. None came out, so I got nothing.
Okay.
I get 2 points for every 300 rooms, so that's 2 points for me.
Okay.
I get 2 points for every outdoor, so that's 4 points for me.
Okay.
And 2 points for every living room, so that's 6 points for me.
1 point.
I beat you by 1 point.
You beat me by 1 point.
Yay.
So
and you know what that
64, 63.
That's at 10,000.
Yeah. Alright, so that was Castles of Mayor King Ludwig.
Yes, it was.
Yes. Your castle is kind of mad looking.
Alright, Mr. Dungeon Master.
So,
although I have the hole with handcuffs.
Yeah. Alright, so stay tuned for our final thoughts. Thanks for watching. Get gaming.
And have fun.
See you next time.
Bye.
Toodles. So what did we play today, Jennifer?
Castles of Mad King Ludwig.
Yes. What did you think about Castles of Mad King Ludwig?
I liked it. It was good.
You liked it? It was good. Yes, that's always your answer.
No, I liked it.
Yeah.
It was fun. Probably a little bit easier than Suburbia.
I do believe it was, yes.
Yeah. A lot less mathematics.
Yes, there was a lot less bookkeeping in Castles of Mad King Ludwig. So, well, let's start with the negative stuff. What did you dislike about the game?
We only played it a couple times.
We played about 4, 5.
Yeah.
Nothing you dislike about the game?
No. Barry hogs the stairs.
Yeah, get over it. Now, I did have a couple little issues with it. Minor issues. First, I thought the tiles were a little thin.
I didn't notice a problem. I thought they were fine.
I thought they were...
I think the board is too big. It takes up a
it's-
lot of property on the table.
Yeah, when it's all laid out, it is. Yeah.
Because you don't even really use the board. It's just for tile placement and everything. So I thought that was a little big. And depending on your tabletop size, it restricts placement.
Yeah, it does. Now, I also thought there is a lot of randomness to the game, especially in a 2-player game. First, right off the bat, there's 50 room cards, and I did the math. I forget the exact number now. I think there were like 75 rooms, if I remember right. So right off the bat, 25 rooms are never going to come out in a 4-player game. Now, in a 2-player game, you're removing, 4 of the small rooms and 2 of the larger rooms. So that's another, 20, 30.
Yeah, but I think...
No, 30 tiles that are coming out,
You think of it as the negative, but I think of it as that each time it's a different game, you know?
Well, no, I think that has the replayability, but what I'm getting at is there's a lot of randomness when you have that many tiles missing, and then you have...
with the bonus cards
the bonus
and everything.
cards that are, you know... You only start off with 2 of them, and sometimes you can get more, sometimes you can't, depending on how you're playing it. And then with the King's Favor tiles, it's the same thing. You're only picking 2 out of 24. Which, again, makes it more replayable, but it makes the replayability more, but it's very random, especially, like I said, in a 2-player game. Other than that, I don't have any other negative thing. I don't think.
No.
You know.
I thought that, we played it with my mom and your sister different times, and they both picked it up fairly quickly.
Yes.
There was no issues.
I think it was a lot easier for somebody who's not real experienced in the hobby to pick it up than Suburbia.
Yeah, Suburbia had a lot to keep track of.
A lot of bookkeeping and all that. Okay, so yes, we haven't played it with 4 players, but we have played it with 3 players several times. I tried to get the 4-player game at my gaming night. It just didn't work out that well. What do you think? The different player counts. How do you think it handles different player counts?
I mean, obviously the game is a little bit longer play time wise, but I liked it both ways, with 2 or 3 people. We haven't done 4, but it didn't bother me either way. There's not one way that I prefer it.
That is actually one more negative that I have. Is the game is very AP prone. I think the Master Builder concept makes the game, but in the same way, it could cause a lot of AP because you're trying to figure out where you want to place the tiles on the market board or the contract board. Who wants to, do you want to give it away to somebody so it's bought and more tiles are coming out, or do you want to try and hold it all for yourself because you're going to go last when you're a Master Builder, stuff like that.
But again, I didn't notice a problem with that. It has potential to be, but I don't think we had a problem with that.
At times, but...
You get too impatient.
It could be that too.
Yeah, you do, because I didn't notice a problem.
All right. Now, what did you think about the artwork and all that?
Oh, it was fine. I like buildings. I like houses. You know that. So it was fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard some people complain about the graphic design. It's the same as...
It's rooms. It's it's a floor plan basically that you're making. I mean, what more can they do?
The graphic design is all different than the art. Like, the graphic design, are meaning like the symbols and stuff like that.
Oh.
But it's the same as Suburbia.
They were fine. It was easy to, to tell the different spaces, It's difficult to line stuff up sometimes because you're round, rectangular, square, but that's just part of the game. And again, it wasn't a problem for me. It's just...
Well, how do you feel about that puzzle aspect of the game? The actual placement of the rooms and...
Oh, I like it. But I like building things, designing things like that,
Yeah, you do. So do I. It's... and it is kind of interesting how your castles look at the end of the game. You got these weird, like space station looking castles, or...
Yeah. Well, one time I played and mine was like super tight. Everything just worked out. And then next time everything's all wonky and, doesn't even look like it would be a house, Yeah. So that's just the way it plays.
Now, what do you think about the room completion bonuses?
Yeah, I mean, that's a fun part, and it helps you if, you have a certain target to do, and, I like it. I like that it's not required to complete them to score either,
Right.
Because then there would just, I think, be less room. Be like, oh, I gotta complete that, or I'm not getting any points, but it's not that way, so.
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, I think that's a pretty interesting aspect of the game, around completion tiles or bonuses. And then I noticed some people had issues with that sleeping chamber one, where you can take two tiles from one pile and place them on top of the card draw stack.
Who had trouble with that?
I think Amanda did, and your mother did a little bit too. You know, understanding why you would do it. You know,
because it's either going to get you points because you're empty in a stack, or it's going to get you points because you're going to be putting up rooms that you need.
Yeah. I think the empty in the stack thing kind of got them a little bit.
Yeah. Wow. A lot of times, we tend to just play games with them once because there's always something new, and that is their main complaint, that they never play something twice, so that they don't really get the grasp of it.
I don't know.
Okay, everybody look at all the crap behind Barry. Okay, not crap. Look at all the games behind Barry, and that is why most people that play with us don't play the same thing twice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All this stuff here.
I got a few games,
Yeah, and I always thought I had a lot. I have nothing compared to you.
Yeah, you do. Don't lie. You got a good 30 over there.
Oh, I have a lot of games for the average American.
Yeah.
Yeah, not anywhere near you.
What do you digress?
Yeah, we usually do.
Okay, what else do you think about the game?
I liked it. I thought it was fun. I thought it's pretty fast paced, I think. Especially in the 2-player. Maybe there's a lot of setup because of removing tiles.
Yeah,
I liked it.
There is a good bit of setup, especially with the lower player games.
I'm actually admitting that I liked it.
Yes, you are. Yeah, but yeah, there is a good bit of setup with the lower player counts. With the 4-player game, you just set everything out, but except for the cards, you got to take a few cards out. But with the 2-player game, you got to remove, more than half the deck, and then
it's 22 cards, and yeah.
Yeah, it's a good bit of setup with 2 players. And
but it's fun, so you don't mind.
Yeah.
Barry setting it up.
Yes, because I usually have to set it up and just sit there and watch the thing. Yeah, but other than that, like I said, I think that Master Builder concept makes the game.
And then putting the money on the unpurchased tiles. I mean, you're not worried about how you're going to get money. There's always an opportunity.
Yes. And I think that concept separates enough from Suburbia to keep both,
Yeah.
To make them 2 different games. Even though they have a similar feeling, they are 2 different games. Now, I think Jen likes this more than Suburbia. I think I'm the other way. I think I like Suburbia more than this.
But I do like Suburbia. Yeah,
well, I like Suburbia because it's a little bit of a meatier game, whereas this is a little lighter. Not saying it's a bad game, it's a little lighter than Suburbia.
Barry likes heavyweight games. Admit it.
Yeah, I do like the heavier games, but I wouldn't say heavyweight, but yeah, this one is a little bit lighter, a little more family friendly than Suburbia is, I think.
Yes.
I think kids could pick up on this as long as they can add and, do spatial placement of tiles on the table.
As long as they can see a doorway.
Yeah. This game is based on castles of a king who actually lived and built
Mad King Ludwig.
Yes. He had several castles. Disney actually used his castle for inspiration for the 2 castles in the Magic Kingdom and Disney World or whatever it is.
Disneyland, Disney World.
Yeah. So the rooms that you see in the game are based on rooms that this crazy king had in his castles over in Germany. And I do like that
historic aspect.
There's actually some historical background in the back of the manual. You know, the rule set.
I liked it. It was good. Go get it.
Good, go get it. All right. Yeah, so that was Castles of Mad King Ludwig.
I keep wanting to say Good King Ludwig, but you know.
No, he was mad.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
He wasn't angry. He was just crazy.
That's fine. Mad.
Like you said, because of the randomness, the games will change from each game that you play, especially with the lower count.
So pick it up at your local game store or on the internet.
Right, and if it's something you think you'd be interested, check it out. That's it, pretty much.
Thanks for watching.
Get gaming.
And have fun.
We'll see you next time.